What's up, everyone? It's time for another horror pack unboxing video. So, yeah, if you're not sure what horror pack is, it's basically a company that sends 4 DVDs or 4 Blu-rays to your home for a decent price. Yeah, usually it's like, I think it's like for DVDs, it's like $19 a month if you get the year-long subscription, and it's like $24 for per Blu-ray pack for the year, per month. If you get the year subscription too. Yeah, the more you get, the cheaper it is. So yeah, this isn't sponsored by them, but I just like showing off like what I get from them and stuff like that. I think they're a great company. So yeah, check them out. I'll link them down in the description if you want to check it out. But yeah, let's see. So I got the Blu-ray and DVD packs. I haven't actually looked at them. I just opened them just so it's easier for me to get at them. So yeah, so I guess we'll start with the DVDs first. So yeah, they always send interesting, weird things. So the first one in this pack is interesting. It's from producers from National Lampoon Films. It's called Transylmania. Looks interesting. It's a horror comedy, obviously. Yeah, no one really big I can tell, anyways, in it. But yeah, a student body you can sink your teeth into. Yep. So this is it's from the creators of Dorm Days and Dorm Days 2. So yeah, looks pretty funny. It looks kind of like a raunchy comedy with a little bit of horror elements mixed in. Maybe it's a spoof. Who knows? So yeah, interesting. I've never even heard of this, so it's cool to see it in my collection now. Yeah, so on to the next one. The next one, the DVD pack is The Co-Ed and the Zombie Stoner. It's from the producers of Sharknado, so obviously it's going to be really cheesy and ridiculous. It looks really ridiculous. It's an asylum film, so it's probably on sci-fi at some point. Looks like another horror comedy type deal. Yeah, sex, drugs, and The Walking Dead. That's what it says there. That's not too bad. It's pretty looks amusing. Uh, yeah, there's not really much else to say. It looks like a Sharknado type film, so obviously the acting's probably gonna be terrible, and that. But yeah, interesting. So the third one is okay. So there was a rumor going around that they're going to throw in a classic film. So yeah, they definitely found something odd and obscure to send. Yep, Blood Orgy of the She Devils. I've never actually seen this. I heard a lot of like interesting facts about it and stuff. But yeah, so this one, it's like a B movie classic. A lot of people so bad it's good type deal. But yeah, it's a terrifying screaming plunge into the depths of hell. Sounds interesting. Sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah. So definitely a witchcraft film. That's going to be interesting to check out at some point. And then the last one in the DVD section is, oh my god, yeah, uh, yeah. If you like Shaun of the Dead, you're gonna love this one. This one's Slaughterhouse Rules. It has Simon Pegg, Nick Frost, Michael Sheen, and Asa Butterfield in it. It's like a Harry Potter spoof, but mixed with like the gory craziness of Shaun of the Dead. I haven't actually seen it. I've only seen the trailer of it, but it looks awesome, and the monster looks pretty cool and stuff right there. Yeah. It's supposed to be super gory and fun. So I heard a lot of good things about this. So can't wait to check that out. So yeah, that's the April DVD pack. So not too bad. A lot of horror comedy, more like 3 horror comedies, but you got your zombie one, your vampire one, and some creature feature. And then you got your classic, which isn't like a witchcraft film. So yeah, interesting little selection here. Definitely something a little different than what they usually do, than serious B horror films and stuff. But yeah, I still think that will be an interesting pack to check out. So yeah, so that's the DVDs. Let's move on to the Blu-rays. Now these ones are cool because the Blu-rays ones they usually have one limited edition, the horror pack limited edition in the Blu-ray. It comes in every pack, where it's usually a film like an indie film that's never been released or hasn't really had a Blu-ray release or has like more special features and stuff than the other releases and stuff. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what we get. But let's start it off with Trick. Always Choose Treat. It's from the director of My Bloody Valentine. So yeah, interesting. Trick. It looks like a generic slasher film. Yeah, which yeah, it's apparently the birth of a horror legend. That's what it says on the back. But yeah, it looks pretty amusing though. So yeah, it has a lot of stars. Omar Epps, Ellen Adler, Christina Ricci, Jamie Kennedy, Tom Atkins. Can't go wrong. Definitely a slasher film. Probably like a big homage to like the 80s and stuff. I definitely can't wait to check that one out. Hopefully it's pretty good. Hopefully it's like Haunted or something, or Haunt or something like that. The next one is, oh, cool. One of the actual good ones. Resident Evil Degeneration, one of the better Resident Evil films. I find the animated ones are way better than the live action ones. But yeah, this is, I think, the first one. There's like 3 or 4 of them now. But yeah, definitely happy to have this in my collection. I don't have any of the animated ones yet. So, and it's the Blu-ray release. So yeah, this one's actually really cool. This one's a lot like the video games. So at least like a lot like Resident Evil 4 and stuff like that, but it takes place in an airport and things for the most part. But yeah, definitely a cool, interesting one. You don't really see animated horror films in it very much, so yeah, that's always pretty cool. The next one, awesome. So the first, this is a sequel to a found footage film. It's the found footage film is really good. I heard a lot of bad things about this film, but I haven't seen it yet. The Last Exorcism Part 2. I was actually looking for this, actually. That's really cool. But yeah, apparently this one is, they go to just regular film style. Like, it's not found footage or anything like that, but it tells you, like, the backstory of it. And that, apparently it's not as good, but you never know. I'll definitely be checking this one out sooner or later. Apparently it's really bad, but really entertaining at the same time. So, yeah, that will be interesting. Glad I got that. And then the final one must be the limited edition. And oh boy, this one looks interesting. It's called Muck. And all you have is female bodies on it. The cover. Yeah. Looks very dark and weird. Looks like a demonic, like, cult type film. Definitely looks interesting. Never heard anything about it. Jacqueline Swinberg, Kane Hodder's in it. Wow. Lashem Butchman, cool. Kane Hodder's in it, so it must be pretty epic and cool. So yeah, I can't wait to check this one out too. So yeah, overall the Blu-ray pack is pretty interesting. You got your zombie type film with Degeneration. You have a slasher flick with Trick. You have your paranormal demonology type film with The Last Exorcism Part 2 and Muck, which is probably like another cult film. So yeah, definitely 2 very different type packs that they gave us this time. Yeah, I'm actually looking really forward to looking at both of these. I'm actually pretty impressed again. So yeah, I actually managed to get them both at the same time this time too, which is great. So now it's only one video, not 2. But yeah, let me know if you want me to review any of these sometime soon. Throw a comment down below. Ones you might be interested in hearing my opinions on, let me know. I'll get to them as soon as I can. And yeah, check out Horror Pack. They're pretty cool. And I'll probably do it again next month just for fun. It's not sponsored by them, but hey, we got 8 cool movies. I don't own any of them, so definitely a lot of cool stuff to add to the collection. So yeah, with that, that's it for now. So I'll see you with another film review sometime soon. All right, cheers.